Hello friends, trace amounts of science. Today we've got a delusional nester from r/NeckbeardNests. Now, I think we've only done one video on this before because it can get pretty gross. It sort of toes the line between what's okay, I think, because there's a visual component to it. But we'll dive into it today because the OP basically went ballistic in the comments, like full delusion, and it would be a crime to let this pass me up. It's clearly got my name written all over it, so I shall face my fate, and let's make it do what it do. If you didn't know, r/NeckbeardNests is a subreddit for neckbeard nests, which is generally defined as an unhygienic, disorganized, and messy living space, typically inhabited by an isolated male gamer. The Neckbeard Nest subreddit does include other disordered living spaces, such as hoarders, leg beard lairs, alcoholic dens, flop houses, and other delightful domiciles. The responses range from concern to advice to open shock and mockery. It's usually a rather distinct melange of all of the above. Users enjoy the disgusting rooms posted and the progress updates that are sometimes shown, of course. This OP made a post updating the status of his neckbeard nest and included several photos, and commenters didn't hesitate to share their thoughts. Before we get into that, though, I want to take a look back. So here we see the initial photos of his neckbeard nest. Got some Doritos bags there, just giant pile of trash bags in the corner. At least there are trash bags. The computer setup looks, oh Jesus, this is terrible. What is all of that brown liquid dried everywhere? And yeah, what happened to your seat? It's just, there's no back to it. Oh my God, you fucking live like this? There's some McDonald's and hot sauce and a curtain for a door. That's probably the least worst one so far, I guess. And then, oh yeah, the door just broke off and fell into the trash pile. He also wrote something on the wall, which I can't make out. But surely 8 months later, things are better, right? Why else would we bother to post an update? Well, I guess we'll go and take a look, won't we? He got a new chair. That's something that changed, huh? Look at all those bottles. Oh, I think I know what the brown liquid was now. It's his horrible dehydrated pee. Sitting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, well, 5 2-liter bottles and a Powerade bottle. Oh my God, dude. He thought it was worth the update because of the new chair, and he got a drawer for his desk. It's not fixing any. Oh my God! In the next picture, there's even more pee bottles. It's just a giant rack of pee bottles behind him. What is that, dude? 3, 6, 9, 12. We're looking at, yeah, at least 15, probably more. 20 pee bottles just like, why do you want to live like this for real? Can we throw them out somewhere, or you're just like shameful about that part? You need to get rid of this, dude. The trash pile has gone, it seems, but maybe the bags just burst open and gone everywhere. The shoe rack fell over. At least the door is propped up where it should be, presumably. Oh, there's more pee bottles over there, too. Is that another shelf of pee bottles? So you got pee bottles behind you, and a pee bottle shelf over there where the trash pile used to be. It's lovely. I enjoy what you've done with the place. My God. Oh, there's more! There's even more! Oh, what? Wow, dude. You look at the ground, there's more. He's saving it up for some reason. Is it good for anything? Google rumors that you can use it as a fertilizer, but I don't know. It doesn't look like he's tending to any plants. He's sort of not tending to, well, anything. His entire existence. It all exists completely in this tiny trash-filled room. Trash and pee-filled room. Like, that is an inordinate amount of pee, my guy. Last picture, yeah, just the back corner there by my curtain door. Okay, so I want you to keep all of these photos in mind as we go through some of the comments that OP got and then became really, really indignant about. One commenter talks about executive dysfunction, and then, yeah, that gets really dysfunctional. Commenter June Abe says, the bugs were bad 2 years ago. I couldn't imagine what the fuck is living there now, considering it's like that after years. You're, quote, tired of people putting you down and think you're cleaner than most people who comment here? No, this is severe. The amount of piss bottles alone. For real. You have some serious issue with executive dysfunction and an obvious lack of hygiene awareness, hoarding tendencies, which for some reason often extends to bodily fluids and even excrement as well. Why? You need a lot of help, and I really want the best for you. I have no suggestions because the help available to you is specific to your local area and access to resources, but please, do seek some of that help out. Yeah, you start out as a pee bottle guy, but soon you turn into a poop jar guy. You don't want to be the poop jar guy, do you? Nobody does. Unless you're literally trapped in a place with no option for liquid waste, the amount of piss bottles that's too many is 1. Yes. We've exceeded it's in here. We need to get it out as soon as possible. Who hasn't done it on a road trip or something like that, but just, you want to live like this? Mighty Bird says, I'll never understand doing this. Just fucking walk 5 feet to the bowl. Specifically made for this. It's literally the most disgusting thing ever. Well, you clearly have never tried sink pissing because it is the greatest bliss known to mankind. But yeah, I can see why people get weird about it. Another user in the thread asks, how can I learn more about this executive dysfunction you mentioned? And she says, well, Google. It's a well-studied and common issue, specifically for those with severe depression or ADHD. Most commonly shows up as a lack of personal hygiene, not doing dishes, leaving the house to slowly fall apart, ignoring school or work due to it feeling unbearable, etc. And idiot returns to say, I have Googled it, my dear. I just thought you'd have something more significant to say. Don't try to get high and bite on me now. She says, like, I'm supposed to summarize Google for you? Everything anyone can say here is exactly the same info that you can find on Google. And about now is when the OP pops in. I think the other one was his alt account. And OP says, damn, you're a bitch. Just tell them what they want to know. You don't gotta lie to kids. Like, you could have just asked. I guess he did, just on an alt account. Executive dysfunction non-explainer lady comes and says, you know what else will tell them what they want to know in much deeper detail and with sources and citations that they can't provide on Reddit? Google! And you make a fair point there. You know the correct phrase. Now you can research it further. That's how the world works these days, isn't it?
That is how the world works.
Then there was a comment here that was removed by the moderator, but it was the OP saying, oh, you're just trans. It's the hormones speaking. Okay, speak to me when you calm down, darling. Boy, oh boy. We just add some fuel to the fire, ain't we? Queen Bee returns to say your existence is sad, but trying to pull others down won't make your life better. Damn, just facts. Lots of people have been in this situation also and have overcome it. You only live once. Don't spend your limited time on Earth begging for attention on Reddit and being miserable. You have a choice in how you live, and you're choosing to be miserable. Only you can change that for yourself. No, you don't understand. My life would totally be better if I just get 1,000 more upvotes. I just gotta pee in like 100 more bottles and the upvotes will exponentially multiply. Another comment that was removed by the moderator from the OP. He's replying to being told to Google it, and he says, I have Googled it, my dear. I just thought you could have something more significant to say. Have you even read what they responded with? They've assumed you're an expert on this topic and have showed actual interest in learning more from you, and that's how you treat them? Lol, lol, lol. You're probably black or something. We almost had like a really good point, and then you just you blew it all up at the end. It's gotta be a troll, but like the photographic evidence is hard to deny. Maybe this is just like their broom cupboard where they keep all their pee bottles. Queen Bee says, all you're doing is showing the world how deeply wounded you are and how desperately you need attention. Get help, because you don't need to live this way. And then OP says, shut up! And Queen Bee says, if you want others to not comment, it might be easier to not post or reply to them. Sure would save everyone lots of time. But that's not how you stir up more attention, is it? Nah, you gotta feed the trolls. Sometimes it can be fun, but I do it very selectively. Then a commenter argues with OP about whether he's stinky or not. Spoilers, he definitely is. You can't live around like 50 bottles full of piss, like just rancid brown pee, and not be slightly sticky. A little bit. You live amongst moldy pizza boxes and pee. Somebody says, I bet you absolutely stink. And OP says, no, I don't. Afterglow says, I have a good friend who doesn't bathe regularly and genuinely thinks they aren't offensively stinky. They are, they just can't smell it anymore. After you remain in an environment like this for some time, your brain can't handle the overstimulation and you sort of become nose blind to it. Ask a friend who would be honest with you, who doesn't live in your environment, for the honest truth. Again, logic, reason has no place here. OP just says, I ain't smell, ho. Yes. Devboo concurs. He says, yes, you do. You and your room both stink. You legit have bugs spawning all over your shit. Which is a factual statement. We go back to OP's post history for just a minute to check that out. And I do want to put a little content warning here, okay? If you're eating, put that thing down, all right? Look at that little bug in the pea jar. And then just eggs everywhere in his fetid pizza box. Ugh! I hate it, dude! You legit have bugs spawning all over your shit. Yes, the photographic evidence is there. We have truly uncovered a specimen. Very blessed are we this day. Unfortunately, this OP's entire existence cursed. Deeply, deeply cursed. The weird thing is he has the power to lift the curse and he just doesn't. Anyway, after it's confirmed that OP totally does stink, people start asking about his sleeping situation. Where do you sleep? And OP says, bed above the desk. It's like a bunk bed, but no bunk. Image as proof. Look at this. You ain't got no mattress or nothing, my God. You put a comforter on top of some wood paneling and call it good. Jesus. Do you not aspire to more? Please. This person says, yeah, I imagine you still have problems with insects. Oh, that's why he did. Big brain. No bed bugs without a bed. OP says, no, I actually don't know what happened, but the insects leave me alone now. Well, the flies and carpet beetles are still present. Carpet beetles? They're cockroaches, aren't they? But they don't harass me at all. I think they noticed how many of their kind I killed, and they started leaving me alone. Ah, yes, begun the bug war has. I don't think that's how it works. Yes, he says, imagine being so filthy that even cockroaches nope out. That's because there are bigger predators amongst the trash pile, you see. New York City sewer rat. He's just sitting over there in the corner munching on some pizza-flavored cardboard. He's like, hey, what's up, bro? You got any beer? That rat's pretty cool, dude. Mighty Bird pops up again with some accusations about OP possibly slightly being a little bit racist, maybe. Genuine question. I've been looking at the comments. I missed where OP was racist. Rude Awakening comes in with links. It seems a lot of the posts, comments, whatever are deleted now, but there are some choice phrases here, such as say that to my face, cracker.
Potent potables.
Women like you make me sexist.
States that end in Hampshire.
Eat some more, you skinny.
Sounds that kitties make.
And Black Lives Matter more than anything in 2023.
I'll take Catch the Seaman for 800.
To all of this, his defense is freedom of speech. And indeed, I suppose I will yield to that. But I will counter by saying that there is such a thing as freedom of association. Allegedly. And yeah, I would choose not to associate with somebody who speaks in such a fashion, I mean, some of those jokes aren't outside of something that I might say myself, but you gotta pepper the sarcasm in there, you know? That's the whole secret. Anyway, Princess Goulash says, bro, I believe in all the freedoms, but I'm rethinking that now. Just considering the fact that you're out there saying things, thinking things, voting, maybe less freedom is the way to go. Yes, I believe in all freedoms, except for yours, specifically. It's a really weird way to go about it. Like I said, I let the dude say whatever he wants. That's my secret hack for knowing who to avoid. Anyway, after all the discussions about executive dysfunction, whether or not he's stinky, his sleeping situation, and being racist, the thread decides to comment on some proper piss bottle storage. And Fosho says, are you displaying bottles of piss on your shelves? Jesus Christ. OP says, where else do you want me to put them? Drink it. Drink it! Chug, chug, chug! And, Jay Huddy says, maybe put him down a drain or some sort. But what do I know? I pee in the toilet like a crazy person. Peeing in the toilet's a good thing. Not quite as good as peeing in the sink, but, you know, you can't win them all. Stoner Cat says, you definitely don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. This is really sad. You know the dust/bullshit everywhere can damage your PC, start a fire, and it looks like you have your PC on the carpet, which can damage it from static electricity buildup. Hopefully one of your piss jugs doesn't spill over and ruin your computer. Yes, wouldn't that be a tragedy? Staring into a screen is the reason that he's allowed his surroundings to deteriorate to such a degree. That is something that I have first-hand experience with when Nate and I were living in the apartment, and yeah, we let it all fall to shit because all we had the energy for once we got home from work is to play some video games. What's it matter anyways? I wake up, I leave the rat nest to go back to work. Who cares? OP says, I have my PC separated from the carpet with a Pizza Hut box. Yeah, thank you very much. I know about the static electricity, okay? That's why I put a pizza box full of bug eggs under my tower. And OP says, I've been mindful of where the bottles are because I realized that I could spill them on my PC as well. Well, look at you out here doing the big brain thinking stuff, huh? Mighty Bird comes in to point out that cardboard is flammable. And Sick Duck says, yeah, and it's greasy cardboard to boot. That's good. It burns nice and slow. You could use it as a torch when the power goes out. We're just preparing for the inevitable downfall. Everything will return to entropy. This guy's just 2 steps ahead. Stoner Cat says, yeah, man, you're going to start a fire. Then you'll have no PC to NeckbeardNest around. OP says, no, I'm not. Mobile Throwaway says, cope. So bad, so bald, so mauled. A little bit further down in the thread, there's a discussion about the psychology surrounding pee jugs. Intellistat says, what is the psychology behind the piss jugs? And why is it such a common factor in nests? Are you too lazy to go to the restroom? Isn't maintaining and filling these jugs more work than just pissing down a sink/drain? See, even the sink, it's a better option. And you're saving water. I mean, not as much as the piss jugs, but then you gotta use the piss. What are you gonna do with all of them? Fill up a dumpster with your urine? Seems weird. June Abe comes back in to say, usually it's related to executive dysfunction and hoarding tendencies, which is a symptom of something else that is likely treatable to a certain degree. It's a very well-phrased question, and people are asking because they care, I'm sure. OP's only response to that was, Surge, when's civic bankage? And Ultra Nothing says, oh, sure. Yeah. I don't know why you didn't say that before. That makes sense to me now. He's losing it. I mean, he lost it a long time ago. But the fact that you'd come here and put it all on display, that's the part that I really don't understand. There are a few more random stains strewn about this thread that haven't been deleted quite yet. Nick1988 says, ew, Pizza Hut. And OP says, lol, you don't know nothing, you stupid bitch. You don't know nothing about pizzas. If Pizza Hut is the pinnacle, I don't want to play anymore. You get me Domino's or we don't eat. Maybe we could call it Papa John's, you know? It's better ingredients, better pizza. That must mean better carpet beetles. Carpet beetles? Something someone says, hey dude, just wanted to know when and where you got that Venom Pizza Hut box, and are you willing to sell it? OP says, I got it the last time I ordered Pizza Hut, so it's a new thing. I'm sure if you order some pizza, it'll also use those boxes, although after ordering as much as I have, I do notice they use random boxes sometimes. I'll also add that last week they did not use this box, and just this week they did, so to be safe, I'd wait a little for all of the stores to start using them. Yes, highly collectible Venom Pizza Hut box. We do have a patron who would certainly be interested in that, Venom Jerry. But if you take a pizza box from that guy's house and put it in your house, I'm pretty sure it's like bringing in patient zero. Your entire home is going to be infested in less than a month. Devboo comes in and says, holy shit, dude. I have no idea how you can even be comfortable in this living situation. How are you okay with this? OP links to a song.
That girl is a real crowd, please. Small world, all the friends know of me.
I don't know what the hell this song is supposed to be. I sort of hate it. Gucci Mane featured on the song, but I don't got the patience to sit around for his verse. It's a really weird response from OP. Devboo says, lol, nice. I was hoping for a legit response, but this works too. OP says, lol, if you want an actual response, I just sit in my chair all day and don't really pay attention to anything outside of my monitor. You know, that's 100%. I've been there, dude. I've definitely been there before. Devboo says, gotcha, that definitely makes sense. Have you ever felt the need or want to change things, or is this comfortable enough for you? And I think the pictures speak for themselves. On some level, I'm sure he wants to change. That's why he posts it and has people ridicule him. Maybe it will motivate him in some capacity. Maybe he just really likes the attention. Maybe he's intent on dying amongst his pizza box horde. I'm not really sure. But yeah, he doesn't respond to that one at all. OP doesn't have much else to say in his defense. A lot of it has been scrubbed at this point, even from his profile, so maybe some shame is creeping in. Maybe this is a little too much attention for his liking. Got posted on Best of Reddit, got posted on a ReddX YouTube channel. He's making the rounds is what I'm saying, and maybe that's what it'll take to push him over the top. About 90 Frogs comes into the thread though and says, hey dude, you live in a pile of piss trash. Yes, he does. Snoot Crisp says he likes living in a piss dungeon. If anyone looks at his posts or comment history, it's clear that OP is a narcissist. In his free time, he enjoys harassing people, cyberbullying, and the obvious one, peeing in bottles. He's also racist, sexist. Other users went through his comment history to find derogatory remarks toward women, Palestine, and black people. Sigh. About 90 Frogs says, yeah, sounds like a pretty shit existence. It really does. You're concerning yourself far too much with crap that doesn't matter at all. I'm angry at those other people for existing. Okay, well, get over it. R3 Gam comes in and says, LMFAO, an image is played in my mind of him furiously, verbally berating people online and then taking a break to go piss in a bottle in the corner. I don't think he even leaves his chair to do it. Kitchen Present probably has the comment that wins the whole thread. They ask, why are the white supremacists always the least supreme of the whites? Oh man, you can't take that one back. I can't even add anything onto it. It's the perfect statement. Dry adhesiveness is trying to catch up here, and he says, is that pee in the 2 liters? Yeah, imagine how much missed the bottle and now lies on the floor. No one out pizzas the hut. I mean, I think he is a hut of some sort. We haven't seen any pictures of the fellow. I mean, there's one on his profile, but I don't think it's him. Although maybe it is. Maybe the narcissism accusations hold up. He's got his little dog Snapchat filter, giant pile of cash, and a giant pile of trash. It's so weird. It's so weird. Frostwire comes in and just says, yeah, that's a lot of apple juice. I really like apple juice, even though it gives me the farts real bad. Just what an absolute display I mean, the guy's clearly not in his right head. I definitely hope that he gets it figured out at some point. He's got a deleted post from r/gangstalking where he's talking about possibly mechanical robo-bugs used to spy on him. No, dude. Those are the bugs that grew inside the pizza box. They're 100% organic. I think they don't want to be here just as bad as any normal human would not want to be here. Got a deleted post from NeckbeardNests that says, I don't think it's that bad. Bro, it is that bad. Got a post in r/Pest Control that asks, what are these? I think they're fruit fly eggs, but I'm not sure. Your nice fluffy blanket and or pillow. Look, it's got nice fluffy cotton inside. You can cuddle up on it and then a fly will wriggle its way into your brain and start eating it from the inside out. Oh, God, it's horrible. I couldn't end the video without showing you guys the full nastiness that is on display here. Another r/Pest Control post. His first posts on Reddit were from Pest Control. So at least he's trying to control the pests, maybe. Any idea what these are? Are they eggs? Please help. You're so beyond help, dude. Yeah, it looks like a spider egg sack. The correct thing to do is to put it inside your computer to keep it warm. Now, obviously, a lot of people are dunking on him, but I think it's good that there's also a lot of people in there trying to help. You're like, hey, you have some sort of executive dysfunction. You can either Google that or talk to a therapist about it. You know the magic phrase, and it doesn't have to be this way anymore. But unfortunately, I think it'll be this way for quite a while longer. Negative 76 comment karma on his account. Not that that's anyone's, metric value as a human being, but people don't like what they're seeing, is what's being told. You should turn some things around, is what's being told to you. I don't know if that's gonna hit home or if we'll see another update in 8 more months, but fingers crossed, It's been great digging through the dirt with you guys once again. I audibly gagged into the microphone, which, that's the pinnacle of content as far as I'm concerned, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sign up on the YouTube memberships or the Patreon if you would. If you'd like to support us month to month, I'd appreciate that a lot. You can like, comment, subscribe, share the video around. Oh, it's good to share this around. I've suffered, now everybody else must suffer. If you don't want to do those things, that's cool. You watch the video this far, what else can I ask? Except that maybe you go watch something else. And then maybe even a third something else from ReddX after that. That would be cool. But no matter what you decide to do with the rest of your day, I want you to always remember, friends, that you are loved. You are worthy. You definitely deserve it. And by it, I mean better than this. And I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.